Go ahead.
Welcome. We just had a little bit of music playing for your listening pleasure. That was not on purpose, but anyway. I am here live from Elkhorn, Nebraska, here in our home. And tonight...
You don't have to be so loud. The mic's on you.
Oh, I forget. I have my own microphone, so I will lower it down a little bit.
Let's wait for people to log on.
Okay, well, as you can hear, loud and clear, our microphone is working to start tonight. So we're excited about that. We got some of our technical difficulties figured out. Almost.
There we go. Keeps on flapping.
Hey, watch what you touch.
You got a flapper.
I had a flapper. Okay, so tonight I'm really excited for you people that are viewing. Obviously, you're on Blue Pomegranate's Facebook page. And on our Facebook page, it's probably going to seem a little strange because I will be talking about a business called Metal Pedal tonight. We are really excited to tell you about Metal Pedal. That is actually my second business. So Jason and I own Blue Pomegranate, and we work right here. This is in our home office. We work side by side. Jason's a lot of times busy working on bluepom.com, taking your orders, taking your phone calls, adding in all kinds of things. So he's kind of doing his creative thing over there, and I am doing my creative thing over here.
We're going to wait for people to log on.
Yep. So I'm just going to yammer on a little bit while we're waiting for people to...
Ask people to tell us where they're logging in from.
Okay, yeah, that's a great idea. So we are actually going to be giving away some prizes tonight. So we want to make sure that you are commenting, because you need to comment in order to get some of those prizes. And we have some really cool stuff happening tonight. So make sure that you comment and like. And we also ask that you share, because that is really important. I'm going to make an announcement about sharing in a little bit. But if you can continue to... make sure that you comment. Hey, Joe, I'm glad to see you're back on. It's good to have you. So we're going to kind of wait a little bit.
I want to hear where some other people are coming from, too.
Yeah, and where are some of you from? Hi, Penny. I can see that you're logged on. Thanks for making a comment. So as you can see, anytime I'm in a chair, I was just talking to a friend of mine today. Anytime I'm in a chair that swivels, I can't sit still. It's just me like... I can't. So, like, Jason and I kind of like dancing in our chairs. So, hey, Allison. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Thank you for commenting. Make sure that you comment, because we are going to have some prizes to all of you that comment. So, if you joined in on our last event, we did some giveaways. And so, we will wait until the end of the event for our giveaways. Hello, Terry and Stephanie. Welcome. Glad to have you. So... hold on a second. We're still waiting for some viewers to log on.
We've got some great things to give away tonight.
We have awesome things to give away tonight. So we are actually going to show you some of that. But what we're going to do first is give you a little tour of our working studio.
A little tour.
Okay, big tour. So if you're just now logging in, we are here in Elkhorn, Nebraska. Jason and I have run Blue Pomegranate Studio and Gallery for about 20 years now. We started out in Benson and then moved to Village Point, and now we function as pop-ups. But this year we decided for our holiday pop-up, we would do it virtually. So that is what you are participating in right now. Our virtual events, we are doing twice a week. So tonight, our virtual event is, as you can see, we're going to do a tour through my studio, which the name of my company for my metal sculptures is Metal Pedal Art. So I'm just going to shout out to, we've got Gwen on, we've got Stacy, Kathy, Janelle, and Mary. So welcome on.
Is that Mom Janelle or is that
It might be cousin Janelle, because she tuned in the other day. Hopefully my mom can figure out how to log on, but I don't know.
Gwen.
Mom Gwen. Hi, Mom. So we're glad to have you on. We're going to just kind of hang out a little bit and wait for people to log on, because, you know, you got your latecomers, which if you know me, I'm always fashionably late. Okay, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, not like half an hour. That's just rudely late. And if you come half hour late, you're going to miss the whole party. So just hang out for a little bit here with us. We were just talking about Blue Pomegranate and how we are doing our pop-up virtually, and that's exactly what this event is. It's one of our pop-up events, and so tonight we're going to tour you through... Why are you doing that?
Making sure.
Okay.
We're good, sorry.
Yeah, we're good. Jason's got...
You put a screen thingy in front of me and I have
Yeah,
to
so like here we're going live, right? And my husband's watching it on his iPad. I'm like, what are you doing?
Viewer. It's one more viewer.
One more viewer. Okay. So anyway, we're really excited. I feel like we're getting close to having enough people logged on. So I'm going to just kind of start talking a little bit. So Jason does that's his primary workstation. As you can see, we love to work together. So we are in an office together. We have a few little rules when we work together. If he has his headphones on or if I have my headphones on, that means we're in the work zone. So like, yeah, please let me, yeah, that's like our kind of, I close the door to the office right now. But for the most time, it's really cool because we can kind of pop ideas off of each other. When I'm designing, I'll say, well, do you like this? Do you not like this? Or when I'm looking for new artwork for bluepom.com, you know, it's always this constant like, hey, what do you think of this artist? And what do you think of this new piece that this person created? And so we're constantly asking each other questions and brainstorming creatively. So it looks like we got a green light to go ahead and start our event. So we're really excited. I'm kind of done yammering on about that. So now I'm going to yammer on about our process. So what I'm usually spending my time doing is, well, a lot of things, but since I can't be gardening right now, I always love to, obviously it's in my blood to design. So most of the time if I'm not designing my gardens, I am designing artwork. So at my computer station, I don't know if you can see it on my computer screen, but you can see like a yellow outline of a moose. This is my Santa moose ornament, and this is what it looks like when I draw it into the computer system. And then that drawing, which obviously all of my sculptures start with my original drawings. So they're not clip art, they're not taken from anybody else, they're not off of Pinterest. They are actually my original designs. And I'm going to tell you a quick little fact about a moose. I really love moose. My brother, my big brother, Chris, when I was a little kid, I painted him a little figurine and I wrote Merry Christmas on it because his name was Chris, obviously, and I thought it was so cool. Well, from that point on, for some reason, every year we started giving each other moose gifts. So here I'm not telling you how many years later because a girl doesn't divulge her age, but for many years, not very many years. Yeah, a husband could divulge my age and then he would be sleeping on the sofa, right? Not. So anyway, so we exchange moose gifts every year. So I think this one's kind of near and special to me. Anyway, so I put it into the computer system, send it off, and I actually have it laser cut. So I have one of two different guys that laser cut for me. One of them has been doing it for almost as long as I've been designing. So it's really great to have other people that I can collaborate with as far as some of the processes. The machine that the pieces are cut on is, you know, to have that kind of setup, it's literally $1 million machine. It's a high definition, it's incredible, the accuracy and the detail that I can design with for this laser cutter. So it's really exciting to be able to design with a machine to that capacity. So that is the only thing of our sculpture process that's done outside of our home. So make sure that you like and comment, and make sure that if you see this little red thing above me, wherever it is,
there.
it's over there.
See it?
Oh, I see it. That little red thing up there that says live. That means that you can win, okay? Now, if that little red thing isn't up there, I'm sorry. You're kind of missing out. However, if you are not watching and it's not live,
We might have something for you.
we still have an opportunity for you. So if you share this video from any time from now until Thursday night, which Thursday night's our next event, which is our ornament party. Yes. Anyway, so Thursday night when we first start, we're going to draw a name for a very special prize. I will remind you at the end of this at this event about that, and I'm going to show you what that prize is. But you have to share this video on your page, okay, in order to be entered into that. However, for the rest of the evening for this event, anybody that comments we actually have 9 different items that we're going to be giving out, anywhere from small to large pieces. So I want to just give a shout out to Wade and Annette and Joni and Rosalind and Barbara and Susan and Jerry and Darla. So welcome, and Trudy's on. Hi. So super excited to have all of you. Make sure that you continue to comment. If you haven't commented yet, we want to make sure that you get in on this drawing because you don't want to miss out, okay? And seriously, the share thing, totally worth it. So back to our process. I can see my computer screen went to sleep. So we're going to say goodbye to the computer screen. I'm going to show you the next step of the process. We're also going to say goodbye to Jason. He's going to do a little work. So we're going to let him be. And if you can follow me, we're going to actually walk you to the garage shop. And we don't want you to see the rest of the house because of future events. So we are going to, oh, Jason's telling me I'm talking too loud.
No. It's secret.
Oh, I thought he was telling me I'm talking too loud. I'm used to getting shushed. I can be a loud person. Okay, so Jason's saying, shh, it's a secret. So it's a secret for future events. We are going to do a live tour of our home. And we are also having our ornament party coming up. So there's some things that we don't want you to see. So when we do our transitions, we are going to actually block the camera. So follow me on into the shop, and I will show you what is going on in there. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Here we are. So this is the door to my garage shop. And I don't know if you can hear the noises yet, but Troy's busy working out there. Yes, I said Troy. He is one of our special people that work here, a close friend of mine, and we are so excited to have him. He's been with us for about a year. He's super creative, you guys. He's amazing. He's a very fast learner. He's just a problem solver. He has a degree in art. He actually has an art degree. So, you know, he's just very skilled. He is amazing in what he does. So I want to show you what he does. It's a major portion of the sculpture process. So let's go check it out. Oh, I'm just going to take my little microphone off here so we can hear Troy. So this is Troy Devine, the divine guy I was just talking about inside. And Troy, so can you show us what the metal looks like when it comes in from the laser cutter? Right. And how do you get this metal?
So it's shipped here from the laser manufacturer. It comes on these big sheets. Usually comes in a pallet. We get multiple sheets at one time, usually weighing a couple 100 pounds. And so I'm happy that the camera's coming closer because it is pretty hard to see. But if you look really close, like I can see it if I look real close, you'll see a bunch of different cutouts of those mooses that you just saw on the computer screen. So this is the next process. They're held on by these tiny little tabs, and you'll see me pop them out. Basically, I press against the tabs once they're brushed, and they'll come out and we'll go into our next process. As you see that, I've already popped a few out. I've actually done quite a bit of these next ones, this next row. I actually have a couple more rows to do, so if you guys want to watch, I can finish it up. We'll pop it out, and then we'll take it to the next.
I'd love to see you do it.
Yeah.
It's so you can imagine what he's doing this a good portion of the day. He is putting these finishes on the pieces, and it's what adds the sparkle and shine and all of the kind of the dimensional look to our pieces. So when you look at a sculpture and you can see all those lines and how they follow some of the larger sculptures, this is the guy that does all of that. So let's see him in action.
All right. So I'm gonna put my mask on.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing this pre-COVID, so for all you people that do it now, you're late to the party. You can't really tell, but everything is covered in aluminum dust here, so we make sure to put earphones in and all that stuff. All right, gets a little loud.
Yes.
Finished up with that process. As you can tell, it really takes a lot of learning to get that smooth motion, you know, because you want the most parallel lines as you can get. Obviously, in other pieces, there's different elements, different patterns, but this one we're going to do the parallel.
And just so you know, Troy went on vacation last week, so I had to fill in for him. He's way better than me.
I learned from the best.
But he's surpassed me, which is a great thing, right?
Yeah, so yeah, you'll notice I'm pushing some force. It'll pop out. This is a trick in itself to be able to pop them out without cutting yourself.
Or bending them, right?
Or bending them, exactly. Yeah. So here it is, popped out. Actually,
Awesome.
I already have a stack over here. The thing with the moose and the other animals that we have, I like to name them. They're a little moose family, so I'm going to call this one Randy. So
Randy?
We're going to follow Randy downstairs into the next process.
All right, well, let's go do our little transition and head downstairs. Dee 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 dee. Here we are, coming around the corner.
All right, so Randy has made his way down with the rest of his family. So, I don't know if you've never seen a finished product of the moose. He actually has a sweatshirt, has a collar and everything. So right now he's feeling a little cold, a little naked, so we're going to paint on his sweatshirt. First, of course, we need to tape him. We don't want to get the sweatshirt paint on top of his face or his butt or his legs. So we're going to section that off. And now I'm going to hand it over to Jen, who is the paint master.
Hey. So this is Jennifer. She does, this is pretty much her domain down here. She does the bending, the painting, the glittering, puts hooks on. She just does it all. I mean, she's amazing. So once again, like her addition to the pieces, it's just really, seriously, it's about our team to get these pieces done. So Jennifer, what is the next step in this process?
To paint.
Okay, so we're going to follow Jennifer back to the spray paint booth. We're going to walk through my crafting extravaganza room. And yes, we have a spray paint booth in the house. And Jennifer's going to go in and paint. And there, that was fast. Look at that. All right, we're going to go back to her station. This is exciting. Okay. So here she is back at her station. Jennifer, what is the next step?
This is the glitter table, and the glitter only stays here.
No, right.
Yes.
No, she takes it home with her. Right, Joni?
So I take the tape off, and we clean the mousse and the ornaments, clean all the paint off. Oh boy. Some people like to really attach the tape to the ornaments.
Some people.
So there he is. And then, where's my sample? Well,
Troy, it's over there, her sample.
my sample. Oh, thank you. And then we put the glitter on. And then I bend out his legs and his tail. And his little ear, and his antlers, and I put a hook on him. And then I dust him off a little bit. And then it goes to Sondra to sign.
Awesome, look at him. Okay, so then I take it on over here where I am going to sign him. And let me just clip my microphone back on so I can yammer on hands-free. Yeah, there we go. So any of you tool fanatics out there is probably looking at this thing going, why does she have a cheapo drill? Like, why doesn't she have a real drill like a Dremel or something like that? Okay, seriously, like this little $5 thing is the easiest to use for engraving my name, because using a Dremel, it's like got too much power. So it's nice that this is super weak, because all I'm doing is using this little diamond bit and engraving and like literally signing my name in the back with an engraving tool. And imagine we do, I think last year we did a count, we did over 5,000 ornaments in the holiday season. So you can imagine this is pretty much what I do all day this time of year. And there it is.
That makes it art.
Yep. So every piece is personally signed by me. And so that is the whole process for Marty. Thanks, guys. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about the business and the process of what Metal Petal is, because you can buy my entire product line on bluepom.com. But we also sell our work through about 150 retail outlets across the country, from galleries to little touristy shops. It's fun because I have people that will text me or send pictures and be like, oh my gosh, I'm in Arizona and look what I see in this little shop and it's my work. Or I'm up in Colorado and look at, oh my gosh, this mountain scene is signed by Sondra Gerber. So it's really fun to have the work throughout the country. But as far as when they place an order, I'm just going to kind of walk you through those orders. So through those 150 galleries, what they'll do is they email us an order, and then we print it out and we put it into this file over here. Excuse me. And then we assign it a date, write it on the order, and then we put that onto our calendar. So you can see during the holiday season, we're just jam-packed with orders every day. And so these are orders that are fairly sizable. You know, some of the galleries will order as many as, gosh, I don't even know, like 8 of each of my ornament designs, which I don't even know how many ornament designs I have. I should know, but it's probably around 20. But anyway, I'm going to just kind of show you on this calendar. There's a date that Jason wrote something on here, and it's March 15th. He wrote, the day Corona closed the world. Okay, so I just noticed this the other day, which kind of made me laugh. It's a laugh and cry thing. But if you pan out and look at the rest of the calendar, this is very uncharacteristic for March, April, and May. Most stores are ordering in to get things for Mother's Day. So like March and April is just slammed. It looks just like December or, our holiday season. So this was really kind of a shock for everyone. I know it was a shock for everyone in our world, really. But for small businesses especially. So what I was hearing back is, orders were being canceled because they couldn't be open. So that meant that it was a trickle-down effect that, the small business gallery that was closed meant that all of those artists and crafters that supplied them, they weren't getting their orders as well. So it was really kind of a scary time. And, we had to sit down and talk about, how are we going to shift and what are we going to do? And what was just amazing is that we really decided that we were still going to do the garden party pop-up. We really wrestled with that. And we figured out, it's an outdoor event. We'll do it for 4 weekends instead of 1 weekend. And we wound up inviting 10 people per hour. So it was like a personal tour through our garden for a huge garden party where we represented over 30 artists. And what was amazing about that is you're not just supporting one small business, Blue Pomegranate, you're also supporting Metal Petal Art, which is what you see here. But then there's so many other artists like me that have studios in their homes. It was 30 artists that you were helping support when art fairs were closed, the galleries were closed, and artists didn't have venues to sell. So you guys totally showed up, you Blue Pomegranate customers. Our sales for the garden party was up 20% from last year, and that is just like miraculous for in the middle of a pandemic. So we applaud you guys. Thank you so much. And by the way, don't forget, make sure that you comment. Just throwing that in there. So back to the calendar. We list it on to give them a date, and then we take that paper and we come over here and we tape it on the wall. So you can see these are orders that we've been working on for this week. Each section, everybody has a paper with their order, and then we are going through and ticking off the pieces that we have made and that we have produced and ready to go. And then eventually that will get packed up. We send that off to our shipping expert, Jennifer. I had to throw that in there. So you can see that like some of my pieces in different phases. I mean, this is what my Santa wave looks like when it's flat. This will be bent up and clear coated. And here's another wall piece that's flat. You can see the 3 trees piece. This will have glass attached to it after it's clear coated and bent. So it's kind of interesting to see the different process of the pieces and what they look like flat. This one I think is really interesting. If you've seen my bird on a wire box before, this is what it looks like before it's folded up and painted. And so it's kind of fun to see what it looks like in the flat. And of course, this already has the polished finish that Troy has applied. So Jennifer will tape it off and paint it. And then I bend it and sign it, and we ship it off. So that gallery ordered 3 of them. Those are awesome. So let's come over here. I want to show you another special couple of pieces. As I've mentioned, if you comment, you will be entered into a drawing. So these pieces here, I've got my little Chick Chat wall sculpture, and then there's a little farm wave, which is like my Santa wave I just showed you. But this one's got the little farm scene. And then I've got this nice bird panel. This was actually a one-of-a-kind. Normally my bird panel like this bird berries piece, is smaller. So this is a little bit larger size one that's a special piece. And then my standing angel. These 4 pieces here, these are our giveaways. Along with, we're going to give away 5 of the Marty Mooses. So we have a total of 9 gifts that we're giving away tonight at the end of our event, which is going to be shortly. So make sure that you comment. And then at the end, remember, I talked about sharing this event. So make sure you share it to your page. And if you share it to your page, you're going to be entered into a special drawing, which we will do that drawing on Thursday night at 6 p.m. when we do our ornament party. We're going to open up with that, and that's a very special gift. So, like, I realize it takes a little bit more commitment to share a video to your page. So my gift to you for sharing is actually this really cool clock. So this is my Starburst clock. It has a pendulum. I don't have it actually with a battery in it yet, but I'm just kind of holding it so you can see how it works. But it's really cool because the 6 is the pendulum, and then it has all these little glass pieces. So I think that's really exciting. So one thing that caught my eye while I'm standing here is there's this really cool piece. This is one of my favorite pieces that we do. Jennifer's been working on this one. This one is on bluepom.com. This is my poppy piece, and it's I do a series of floral panels. There's 4 different styles. But this one I think is just really beautiful because it really showcases the 3 of us. Troy, Jennifer, and I. And, you know, there's just from the brushing to the design work to the glass work, it's all 3 of us combined. And it just, together, it's beautiful and magical. So I speak about the glass and I say Jennifer, it's because she's the one that does the glass. So I'm going to take you over to the glass studio and show you how that's done. That's really cool. We've got some really fun tools as well.
On our way, Allison asked, what happens if there's a mistake, like when signing your name or in the painting process? What do you do?
The painting process, so let's say when we spray it, if it doesn't come out right or if a glob gets dropped onto the paint, we will then actually strip the paint back off, start the process back over. Most of the time, Troy doesn't have to brush it again, like the grinding patterns, that's pretty good to go unless we were to like gouge it or something accidentally, which has happened. You know, there's a lot of stuff around that spray paint booth that, that can catch the piece. So if that's the case, then he can go out there and buff that scratch out. But we will strip the paint and start over. And then as far as me signing my name wrong, it is on the back of the ornament. I will send that up and Troy will just grind my signature back off and then I redo it. So if we make a mistake, it does kind of double the time. So yeah, that is part of the process. We got to build in time for our little mistakes, and that does happen. That's just part of life. So anyway, so here we are in the glass studio, and Jennifer is standing over here. I'm going to come on over and take my microphone back off so we can hear her. All right, so Jennifer, what do we have here?
Sorry. Welcome to the glass studio. We have a number of Sondra's new ornaments for this year, her glass ornament line. And, sorry. we have a new. I used to have to cut every ornament by hand and with a ring saw, but now this year we have a brand new machine called the Wazer,
Yay.
and so we're gonna go over there and run it for a second.
And we always say when there's a will, there's a Wazer. So, like, seriously, Jennifer seems not as excited as she really is about this machine because she is like a kid. Like, okay, so you imagine the kid looking at the puppy through the puppy window at a store. This is her watching this machine cut glass. And what made me decide to buy this machine is last year, literally, I think at the holiday season, one of my designs has, okay, so like even the clock I just showed you, all those little tiny circles, she was cutting by hand and then she has to grind them round. And she came up and she just said, you know, I can't grind any more circles. My fingers are just killing me. And so we brought her niece in and she sat there and ground little tiny circles all day. And so it was like, I just thought, this is crazy what I'm asking her to do. I either need to change my designs or figure something else out. So hence the Wazer. Check this thing out.
The amazing Wazer. So, well, I was supposed to show you the glass. This is what it starts as sheet glass. Which I cut it down, and then Sondra sends me the file to transfer over to the machine. So this will be a little loud, but I'm going to run it for a second here.
And you could probably get in and see.
Well. Okay, so I'm going to shut it off and then like that. So it has been water jet cut. And there's the part. And I'm going to show you how I put it together. So like Sondra was saying, her designs are very well thought out, very clean lines, and this is perfect for her designs. So it just fits perfectly on there. This is glue. So I'm like a kid over here. This is like, you know, when I grew up and did crafts, this is like, I love this. So you just fit together the pieces on top here, or glue here. See how defined this is? It just fits right over that.
Wow.
I could not do that with the machine, with the ring saw. And then he needs some eyes.
How'd you do those eyes?
The eyes are just, it's called frit, which is shocked glass, little tiny pieces that I put in the kiln and I fire them and then they ball up like this.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you're taking those little tiny pieces of glass, putting them in the kiln and firing them and then pulling them back out.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
The next day.
I must add, Jennifer loves to bake. So I think it's ironic that she's baking glass every day. So I don't know, Courtney, did you get some of these designs to kind of show this is what they look like?
Are we previewing these for Thursday?
These are before they're fired, and these are brand new designs, never been seen. Well, the snowman I did last year. So this is kind of new for me to do glass only designs. So last year I only released 3 glass designs. This year I think, what do we have, 12, Jen?
Yes.
There's 12 designs of glass that we will show on Thursday. Super exciting. Okay, so what is this thing?
So I did fire a few. These are some more ornaments that we fired last night.
Okay, and
So-
this is your kiln, right?
Yes. Another amazing machine. This is not an ornament, but the rest are ornaments, and that's...
We'll tell you about this thing later.
Don't ever fire those.
Yes.
So, yeah, more designs that you'll see on Thursday.
Look at the little cardinal. So, yeah, I was making these to go into a stand. So if you went to the garden party, I had some of these that actually go in the garden that were a lot bigger. So I made him small and made him into an ornament. Isn't he cute? And look at, this one's the one I'm really excited about. The little Yeti. It's so fun. Okay, enough sneak peeks. All right, so I'm going to show you, thank you, Jennifer, for showing us your studio space. I'm going to give you a little pan around this room quick because every room in the house is multi-purpose. So it functions for both blue pomegranate and metal petal. But in this room, you can see we have racks of frit. So the frit that she talked about is over here. There's all different colors. And some of this frit Jennifer actually makes by taking our scrap glass and crushing it up, which is an amazing process. Like she said, her ring saw and her grinder is over there. And then behind the wazer is, looks like a little kitchen area, but it's actually where she drills her glass and washes glass. So after it comes out of the kiln, and also after it comes out of the wazer, she a lot of times has to wash the glass. So there's a lot of things going on in this room, and you can see there's metal petal art pieces everywhere. So I have like some larger sculptures that we're working on that's for our future tour through the home. We're going to do an art tour. These pieces aren't completed yet, so you'll get to see these completed during the home tour. So we're kind of working ahead of the game for the future events. And then we've got some other pieces that are on this wall, but this room is another multifunctional room. You can see there's parts all along the wall, and this is so we can grab and get things ready quickly for orders. And so Troy works ahead of the game. He does the ground finishes on the pieces, and in that way, if we have color options and somebody says they want a certain color, we can grab those and paint them to order. So this helps us work a little faster to have some pieces ready to go. It's a clean space down here. But this room also functions. Normally I have these curtains closed, which, by the way, I have to have cute curtains, of course. But behind the curtain here, this back room is where we store a lot of our artists' artwork that you see on bluepom.com. A lot of people ask, oh my gosh, where do you put all this artwork that's on your website? We have it oozing around our house. So we have several storage areas for the artwork that we keep safe in tubs so we can quickly pull it, gift wrap it, and get it to you when you need it. So this room is great. So I'm going to show you one more room down here.
People are loving the Yeti. And
Isn't the Yeti cute?
Is the monkey available?
Monkey. Which monkey?
I don't know which monkey.
Unless you thought the Yeti was a monkey.
The Yeti was a monkey? Could be.
Could be.
Well,
all right.
Let us know which monkey was.
So this next room next to it is also another multifunctional room, and you can see Jason's in here gift wrapping, and he's always pulling orders. And actually the lady behind the camera, Courtney, she does a lot of, she's more of a Blue Pomegranate employee, so she's doing, and also my sister-in-law.
My sister.
So she does a lot of the gift wrapping and processing the Blue Pomegranate orders as well. So she's in this room a lot, kind of working tag team with Jason. But if you can come inside of this room a little bit, this is also where I store more product. It's kind of the smaller pieces, so we can grab your things quickly. So these are more metal petal sculptures. We have multiple pieces ready to go to try and help us get things out faster. So not everything is made to order. And then as you come in a little bit farther, we've got some pieces stored over here, garden art, a little bit of garden art as well. And then on this wall over here is some of my larger pieces that we put glass on. So since these colorways are already determined, we do make some of those ahead of time so they're ready to go right away, especially since the glass is a little bit more timely process. So, I mean, that kind of wraps up what the tour of the studio spaces and working spaces for Metal Petal specifically is in the home. So remember, we have another tour coming up where we tour through the home. And then we are going to be able to see more larger wall sculptures and things like that for that.
Did you say wrap up?
I did say wrap up. Aren't you cute?
What are you wrapping up?
What am I wrapping up? All of the artwork from... Oh, what am I wrapping up? What are you talking about?
You mentioned during the video certain things that you were giving away.
Yes.
Well, yes, of course. We're giving gifts away. What am I thinking? Okay, so we're at that time. Make sure you comment. If you haven't commented yet, it's super, super important to comment because we are going to give away some really cool gifts, okay? So we're going to head up to the Christmas tree, and we're going to go ahead and walk on through, and you get one last glimpse of our working spaces as we go up, and we're going to join our team upstairs. And are you ready, team? Dee 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 dee. I was trying to do that really slow because Jennifer's still coming up the stairs. Oh. You want to pass one over to me? Thank you. All right, so if you were watching earlier, our giveaways are this really cool little bird panel. Anybody would have room for this on their wall, right? And if not, what a cool gift. Super cool gifts. And we can gift wrap. Remember, we do free complimentary gift wrap. So if you wind up being one of the winners of one of these pieces, we're going to do this a little different than we did the other day. You have to message us, okay? So you message us and let us know whether you want to pick this up or we need to ship it to you. So please message us if we call out your name, and we will be really excited about that.
And
so
if you want us to hold on to it, because Thursday's the ornament party, so if you're going to be buying
this is
ornaments,
true.
we can hang on to it.
Courtney is so smart. So that did happen on our last giveaway. Several of you said, I want to place an order. Can you hold on to my gift? And then once I decide and place my order, just pop that in with my order. So that's pretty awesome. I think that's a really cool idea. So if you win and you decide you want to order some ornaments that we would put in with your free gift, we can do that too. So where is our hat?
We're working on the hat.
Okay.
So tell us about Thursday's event.
Thursday's event. Okay, we're going to talk about Thursday's event. Remember, it's our ornament party. So you can see some of my ornaments are hanging on the tree, our ornaments that you saw the process of tonight as we walked you through the process of Marty, right? That's his name? Randy. Why do I keep thinking, I know who Marty is. Do you guys remember who Marty is for Blue Pomegranate? That's our big moose that we always had at the front door when you come into the gallery. That's Marty the moose.
Oh, that's Randy.
This is Randy. I'm so sorry, Randy. I called you the wrong name. Speaking of, if you liked Marty and you remember Marty, he's the big steel moose made out of parts. He's on bluepom.com. So now we have our hat. And we're going to go ahead and do our drawings. So make sure that, well, it's too late now. So if you comment now, please comment anyway. But we've already got our names. So let's go ahead and...
So are we doing the
we're gonna
first?
Let's do a big one to start. How about the one I'm holding?
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Trudy Foster. Oh my gosh, awesome. She also happens to be one of our jewelry artists, which is really cool. You should check out her work on bluepom.com. I actually wore one of Trudy's pieces in the last video. So go check out her work. It's beautiful. So Trudy, you won.
She needs to message us.
Make sure you message us, Trudy. All right, so that piece. All right, next piece.
Give away a cat.
Bonnie's making an appearance. Okay, so Bonnie loves Troy, just so you know. But yeah, she looks like she loves him, right? But she also is snuggling with a sculpture, so. Okay, so I call this piece Chick Chat. And this just hangs by a simple little nail on the wall. It's really cute. It'd be cute for a girlfriend gift or like a significant other. So we're going to go ahead and draw for that one to see who the winner is. Tia Flug Carlson. Yay! Tia. Okay. So.
I'll take both.
Oh, Jason's taking it. And congratulations, Tia. Okay. And we got the farm wave.
Do I have to pull a farmer out of the hat?
This will stand on its own. So like this is really cute on a sofa table or a mantle or just a wall shelf.
Okay. That's a winner for
And if any of these pieces you're like super bummed and you really wanted it, they are on bluepom.com. However, the bird panel that Trudy won, that is a little bit larger than the one that's online. So just so you know, it's a little bit, this one's a little bigger. Oh my gosh, this is Lori. Lori, you won again. That's hilarious. Well, I will send your ornament with your farm wave. How funny, because I don't know, but I'm going to imagine that Lori might live in a rural area. I know she's in Fairbury. So congratulations, Lori. That's so fun. All right, here you go.
All right.
How about we do a moose? Yeah.
Charlotte.
This is Charlotte. Oh, now we're getting new names here. So we got, okay, this one's Charlotte the moose.
I pulled 5. I should have 5 for it.
Okay, Susan Branquist. Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay, you get a little Charlotte the moose. All right, Susan. Make sure you, guys, don't forget, you have to message us and tell us how you can pick that up. Susan, I could take yours to the Y.
And Lori says, yes, I do live on a farm.
I knew it! I knew it! Okay, Melissa Evans! Oh my gosh, congratulations! You get the little moosey! Yay! She's my childhood best friend. All right, another moosey.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. We got Wade McIver. Is that like MacGyver? McIver. Congratulations, Wade. All right, make sure you message me or us. I don't know why I'm looking at him. He's oh my gosh, Barbara Brooks. Congratulations. I could probably deliver that one.
Say it again real quick.
Barbara Brooks.
So they hear it on camera.
It's Barbara. You won. Yay. Okay. We got another moose.
Oh my goodness.
Stephanie Heller-Durr. Yay. Oh, yay. Okay, last one is the angel. You got, I can pull it. Oh, we'll take that one. All
So
right.
does that one stand? What is that?
Yeah, this one, actually, you can see I have one on the tree. It's kind of cool. It can slide right over the top of the tree. Otherwise, it is freestanding, so it can sit on a shelf as well. All right.
Last one.
We have Terry Doyle. Congratulations, Terry. You get the angel. So make sure you message us. All right. Now,
On the share.
a couple, just the reminder. Now,
To share.
we talked about the clock. That special clock, you can win that if you share. Did you bring the clock up?
Nah.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, yeah, you did. It's right there.
Of course, I'm good at my job.
All right, so the clock, you can win the clock if you share our video to your page. So make sure that you do that.
We'll announce that Thursday night.
Yep, and we'll announce it Thursday night. Okay,
All right.
so there's that one. We're wrapping up. One more. Oh my gosh, it's all these little promotions and fun things. So if you saw any of the silly little elves throughout our video, okay, we're going to hand it over to Jason. He's going to tell you about that. He didn't get a chance to talk, hardly at all.
I got the mic away from her. Can you
He's
believe
used
it?
to that.
So you stay here. You don't have to run
Okay.
away. Okay, so these little elves, there are 7 of them planted throughout our house.
Wait,
so
wouldn't that be the dwarfs?
elves, dwarves. I don't, ask him. He told me he was an elf.
Okay. No.
So there's 7
I
of
just
these.
thought because there were 7, so.
I have the mic.
Okay. sorry.
Okay. So there's 7 of these. You're right. That would be the 7 dwarves. So the 7 of these elves or dwarves, they're planted all around the house. So every room almost that we were in and we're filming this whole live thing, they are going to be in there. What I'm going to do is if you message me, it has to be a private messenger. Don't put it in the comments. Private
Yeah,
message.
you'll give it away if you put it in the
Yeah.
comments. Don't do
Private
that.
private message me, and I'm going to give you a $5 gift certificate towards Blue Pom. And for every time, not for every time you do it, but if you find one, tell me what color it is, what room it is, and we'll get a $5 gift certificate your way. It's one
Yeah,
per
it's
person.
only one
It
per
is.
person.
It's one per person. Message us. Of course, I work the back end of the website. We'll get it to you. But just look for these little guys. They're hidden around.
One more thing I want to make sure happens before we sign off. I want you to see Courtney. And And we got one more shout out, but I won't make him come on camera. We've got my nephew Jaden that has been the one that has been watching all of your comments in the feed and making sure that you sign, all of your names are dropped in the hat. So thank you to Jaden in the other room. And thank you, Courtney, for doing all the camera work. And Troy and Jennifer for painstakingly be on camera. Jennifer's back there hiding. She's she did great tonight. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you at 6 o'clock Thursday night for our ornament party. We are so excited about it. So join in on and don't forget to message us if you won.
Bye,
Good
y'all.
night.